Coordinator. In here, who went to an American high school? We have the gentleman from Louisiana. You as well? Do you remember what Title IX is? What do you remember? At the back, do you remember Title IX? Putting you on the spot here.
I think it's like, if I'm not mistaken, it's like...
No, not academics. Okay, so Title IX is a federal law that protects people from discrimination based on sex. And it covers any educational program or activity that receives federal funding. So if we receive money from the government, we fall under that umbrella. So public schools fall under that umbrella, and so do universities like ours. Our university. Our goal is to provide a safe learning and working environment for everyone. So what that means for you, and not just the students, but faculty and staff, is if you experience or if you witness any form of sexual discrimination or sexual misconduct, you can report it to us and we will investigate it. We take this very seriously. So I just want to show you how to find us. Let me see. So you've seen the website before, right? It should be, not permissions. It takes me a minute to remember. Title IX. Campus life. Students. There it is. About NAU. Title IX. Okay, and the Roman numbers. So the rule is it should be 2 clicks away from the main website. So I go to About NAU and then Title IX. Then I can click there. All right, so there's Title IX. You can learn more about the history of Title IX. I think this law was passed in the 70s. Some quick facts about it. What our university's statement. And then here you have the information about the coordinator. That's Mr. Passano. And then the deputy coordinators. And you'll find me right there. So you can always go to my office. It's not here, it's 714. Or you can email us. Or you can go all the way down here where it says file a complaint. And you can put in your information and then submit it through the website. All right, so if anything happens or you know of anything that happened to a friend, just send them to this location and you can contact us, okay? And this will be your top priority as soon as we get a message from you. All right?
I want to introduce myself. Let's see, does this work? Okay, cool. So I am in the financial aid office. I'm going to keep it short and sweet this morning. All of you are very lucky this morning because I'm a one-person army. I'm a one-person show. I'm a one-person department. So you don't have to go very far. Anything that deals with scholarships with federal money comes to me. And you will deal with me and me only for right now until we hire somebody else. So my name is Robert Hernandez. I am on the 7th floor. My office is room number 738. And then I take care of every student. No discrimination. I don't make any exceptions. If you have a question, I am more than happy to assist you. And like I said, I am located on the 7th floor. If you have any questions about financial aid, about your scholarship, please send an email to financialaid@na.edu. I can guarantee you, once you send that email, it will take us no less than 48 hours to get back to you, depending on how busy we are. Sometimes if we're not busy, then you can get a response within minutes. And then we're here every day, Monday through Friday. Now, what is financial aid? Financial aid is funding dedicated to help you college students pay for higher education expenses, such as your books, fees, tuition, and anything else that's associated with the school. Let me ask you, and as a quick question, how many of you are international students? Okay, just 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. And then everybody else is a domestic student, meaning that you can apply for financial aid from the federal government? Okay, cool. So with financial aid, it's not just limited to free money. Financial aid also means that you can qualify for student loans if you apply and then if you meet the criteria for them. If you're going to apply for financial aid from the federal government, you have to fill out what's known as the Free Application for Federal Student Aid, also known as the FAFSA. This is going to be your first step if you're interested in any type of assistance from the federal government. And then from the federal government, you have a couple of things. You can receive the free money if you qualify, which is the Pell Grant. Then you also can qualify for the Federal Work Study Program. That's a part-time job while you're in school. The school will pay you to work. And then you use that paycheck to do whatever you want with it. It's not necessarily going to come into your student account. And then you can also apply for student loans. NAU scholarships. Outside of financial aid, outside of the federal government, the school, NAU, is also going to give you a scholarship if you qualify for it. Our scholarships are merit-based, meaning as long as you have good grades, you're probably going to get a scholarship. Now, this is the big thing about our scholarship program here at school. Once you start with us, let's say that you qualify for the NAU scholarship, or actually no, let's do a smaller one. Let's say that you qualify for the foundation scholarship, and then your grades improved the next year. That doesn't mean that your scholarship is going to go up. It means that that we have the right to give you the same scholarship, but then the following year, because your grades were really good, then that means we're going to give you another scholarship on top of that. That one is known as the Academic Excellence Award. That's one of the biggest misconceptions that a lot of our students have. When they come into our school, they say, hey, my grades improved last year, so therefore this year I should get an increase in the scholarship that I'm already receiving. And that's not necessarily the case. You're going to retain the same scholarship, but we're going to give you another one on top of it if you qualify for it. If you're interested in reviewing your financial aid, you're going to go through what's known as the Financial Aid Student Portal. A lot of the times when you initially get admitted to the school and you get initially awarded any type of award, or a scholarship or a loan, whatever it may be, you're going to receive an email. And on that email, you're going to see a little or a big blue button that says NAU Financial Aid Portal. This is going to be your gateway so that you can see everything that's going to come into your student account. From that portal, you can accept the awards that are listed. You can also reduce them, or you can completely decline them. Also, from the financial aid portal, you can also submit documents and review any documents that are listed. Later on, you will have the opportunity to apply for what's known as the Economic Hardship Grant. This is a specific grant that is designed for students that are going through a financial crisis. But in order to qualify for it, you must submit documentation. We do not, and I cannot stress this enough, we do not accept documentation via email. A lot of the times it has personal information. We don't want it to get caught up or lost. So we recommend for every student to submit everything through the Financial Aid Student Portal. Another question that a lot of the students ask is if I'm going to get money back. So this is how you're going to know. If the amount of money that's coming in, your total financial aid, is greater than the amount that you're getting charged for tuition and fees, then you are going to get a refund. But if the amount of financial aid is less than the amount of the fees, then obviously you're going to have a balance due, therefore you're going to have a payment. Student accounts, that's our sister department. They are located right next to us. They are the ones that handle that. A lot of the times, because students get confused, they're going to send emails to financial aid and say, hey, I made a payment. How much money do I owe you guys now? And we're going to kindly say, sorry, financial aid doesn't handle payments, and then we'll send you to the student accounts. Another example of a financial aid resident student. Between 12 to 16 credits in one semester, your tuition, $7,368, plus the tuition fees, which add up to $350. Then when we consider all of the financial aid that's coming in this scenario, the student is going to have a balance. And then for a student that has housing, I cannot stress this enough, if you live on campus, your tuition charges are going to be higher than a traditional student without housing. 9 times out of 10, if you live on campus and you have a meal plan, you're probably going to have a balance as well. And then for an international student, your tuition, $13,500, plus the fees, $350. Let's say that you received a scholarship of $10,000. That means that you are going to have a remaining balance. And then same scenario, but this one with the student living on campus. If you are receiving financial aid is going to disperse, meaning that it's going to come into your account no later than 14 days after the first day of class. So if you're receiving any type of financial aid, within 14 days, you should expect to see that money in there. If you're a first-year, first-time borrower, the government requires that we hold on to the money for 30 days before we can release it to your account. And then you're also going to hear about satisfactory academic progress. This just means you need to have good grades in order for your financial aid to come into your account. That also means our scholarships. If you do not have good grades, your scholarships will not pay. Other important contacts, tuition and fees, that's all of our student accounts. If you have any issues logging into the financial aid portal, then we recommend that you send an email to our IT department, and they are at support@na.edu. Welcome to NAU. The best way to predict your future is to create it. This was said by Abraham Lincoln. We're very excited that you guys are here. And like I mentioned, my name is Robert. I'm on the 7th floor. So if you have any questions about your scholarships or anything that deals with the awards that are coming into your account, please feel free to stop by. Thank you.
How are you? Good morning. My name is Emin, and I work in IT Helpdesk. So as already mentioned, so there are two ways that you can reach us is through support@na.edu, just email, or just stop by 8th floor, room 820. That's a reminder. So they will be showing you how to log into your portal and to the Microsoft 365 as well. Okay, so once you get accepted here, you will receive an email with your password and with your school username. Once you get that, you can go to na.edu website. If it doesn't work, just type www before the na.edu word. So once you get to the na.edu website, there are three things that I want to show you. So the first thing is Microsoft 365. It's where your apps are. It's the Outlook, email, Word, presentation, and other apps that you need. So once you click there, it will redirect you to Microsoft. Just type your email, type your password. Okay, so once you get here, click on apps, and it will show you all of the apps that you have. So the most important ones are these ones as well. So Canvas is where your classes are going to be, and the portal is where you pay, register for the classes, and other stuff. Financial aid, as Mr. Hernandez already explained, this is the financial aid, and this is the NAU library database. So second website that I wanted to show you is portal. So there are two ways that I already told. Two ways to reach to the portal is through the Microsoft 365, or second one is you go to na.edu website and click on quick links and click on NAU portal. So once you click on the NAU portal, it's the same thing, login, and yeah. So here we have your schedule, balance, registration, forms, and transcript, and Canvas. So this is another way to reach to the Canvas, to your basically classes and homeworks. Another way to get to the Canvas is, again, quick links and Canvas right there. So another thing that I wanted to mention is, as every university has, we have phishing emails as well. Some people do cybersecurity stuff, and we have phishing emails, and if you receive an email that's saying we have a job or something like that, we have a job opening and or asking for you to send the money or something else, if you're not sure, just email us support@na.edu or just visit us, just visit our office. And another thing that I wanted to mention is how to reset your password. So once you go here, right, login. 1 second. Once you click on login, you type your username and it will say forgot my password. Click on forgot my password, type the necessary things, but basically just follow the instructions here. It will show you the code, some kind of random words or letters. Just type it, and then it will send the email verification code to you, to your personal email. Just copy and paste that and type your new password. Your password should include at least one uppercase letter, one special character, one digit, and 8 characters long, minimum. So that's it.
This is Selen, Ucar. I'm Distance Education Coordinator. My room number is 703, and my email is elearning@na.edu. If you have any issue related with Canvas, most probably I'm going to be the one responding you. I'm going to show you how to contact with us, and Emin already he mentioned, and I believe Roberto has already mentioned. When you have any IT or Canvas issue related with Canvas, you need to send email to support@na.edu. I'm going to give a few details for that. I'm going to talk about some important NAU online resources. You all already are here. That means you stop by to NAU website at least once, I believe. And let's. Okay. Okay. I don't want to take a lot of time. I'm going to show how to access Canvas. Emin already showed it, but I am going to give some few more details. Okay, from the quick links you can go and you can access the Canvas, but I'm going to start from Microsoft 365. Microsoft 365 is, with your NAU account, you can reach out every product from Word, from Microsoft. That means it includes Word, PowerPoint, all of this kind of stuff, Excel. Let's say your teacher give you some assignment, you can use Word from Microsoft 365, and you will also have OneDrive. Everything is going to be under same place. Whenever you use another device, you can log in with your NAU credential, of course. Let me log in. Yes. Let's start with Outlook. Outlook is really important. Okay, it is your email. If you have any issue, anything, like if you have some question, please use Outlook. Please use your NAU email. To be honest with you, if someone tried to reach me out, I'm from with their Gmail, Yahoo, or this kind of email. I try to not to respond, but at least I'm responding. Please use your NAU email because as a staff, NAU staff, we don't have any, because I don't want to cause any problem. If someone try to reach me out behalf of you, but maybe try to use your ID or something, I don't want to cause any problem. That's why. Please use your NAU email. Okay, it's really important. If you have any issue, send, or you have some question, please send email whoever the person responsible for that. Okay, that is also important. In this area, I know I mean, communication is easy, but especially for the university, please use your email. Okay, it is important. To be able to succeed in university or in your college life, email is important. Always check your email. And as I mentioned before, with this NAU email, you will have access to Word for your essay. You can write there. If you are going to take some business class, most probably your instructor, he or she is going to ask you to create some spreadsheet in Excel. Okay. And of course, PowerPoint. Each of us prepare our presentation PowerPoint by using these tools here. And OneDrive, I personally love to use it. I keep my day-to-day notes there. It is really useful. If you want, you can use it for your classes. And OneDrive, whatever creating here is going to be stored in OneDrive. As I told you, if you save it there, and let's say you went to library and you are going to use the library device, or I mean the PC, when you log in with your NAU credential, you are going to reach out whatever you save in OneDrive. And Teams. Teams is important. Why? Because if you are going to register for online class, most probably your instructor is going to send you an email about your online class. Most probably there is going to be some link, but you need to log in with your NAU credential, and that meeting is going to hold in Microsoft Teams. Okay? Don't forget, if you have online class, it is going to be on Microsoft Teams. It is important. Okay, as you see from here, you can go to Portal and Canvas. Let's start with Portal. I mean, Emin, he already mentioned it, but if you have any class, you will come, I mean, let's say you register some classes and you don't know the schedule, you need to come here. I didn't register for this semester, but let me go to previous year. Yeah, let's go there. And when you click search, yeah, as you see, I registered last semester for 2 classes, data structure, and I can see who is going to teach me. I mean, it passed, but I'm talking right now. And as you see, there's a section for room. It was master class, that's why it was online, and I received email from my instructor, Microsoft Teams link for the classes. But if your class is going to be in person, most probably it's going to say something start with 8, most probably 803 or something like that. Okay, if you don't know your classroom, and you can go and check from there. And what else? And let's go back to the home page. And Canvas. Okay, what is Canvas? Canvas is our LMS, I mean learning management system, and it's NAU is officially using it. If you have anything related with your course, everything is going to be there. That means your assignment, your test, your quizzes, they are going to be there. If it is in-person class, and if it was not online test, even if you get this test during the classroom time, I mean in face-to-face, most probably you are going to see your grades there, at least for that. Okay, it's important. And I know in this world, you are checking your YouTube account, you are checking your Snapchat, whatever you are using. But please, NAU student, needs to be like that, okay? Check your canvas and please prefer to, instead of the other app, please check your canvas and your emails, really important. Okay, as I already mentioned that the tool you are going to use, when you log into Canvas, you are going to set password to Canvas in your dashboard. Let's go there. Okay, as you see on my homepage, the Canvas, when you click, you are going to see this. I have a question. How many of you installed the Canvas in your smartphone? Did you? Perfect. Not yet? Okay, let's go to complete this first. Okay. Please go to your, for iPhone, please go to your App Store, or for your Android, please go to Open Play Store. Okay, this one is for Apple, okay? If you have iPhone, please go to your App Store, and no worries if you have Android device, I'm going to go over because I couldn't share the screen at the same time, I couldn't split the screen, sorry. And go to search, and right there, Canvas, without student, just type there Canvas, and most probably you are going to see this icon there. Yeah. And please click the Get. And please click the Install App. There are some cloud picture. And after it's complete, please click Open. Let me move on the for Android device. It is same name is going to be open like Play Store. And please type there Canvas. And as I mentioned, you are going to see a Canvas icon red color, and please install. Click the install button. After, please click open, and most probably in your home screen you are going to see a Canvas icon, and please click that app. Most probably you'll already complete the process. Okay, when you open the app, most probably you are going to see this icon, and please click Find My School, and please type there North American University, and then log in with your credentials. Did you all complete? Okay. Were you able to complete the process? You did? Okay, perfect. Okay, is there anyone couldn't download, install, or couldn't see the Canvas? Okay, I'm going to move on. Right now, if you are already registered any courses, most probably you are going to see your courses listed, and also there is going to be a class passport to Canvas. Okay, that is a kind of training course. It's going to help you to get familiar to Canvas. It is really user-friendly, and if you complete this training, it's going to help you to get more familiar. It is really easy. please make sure you complete it. It's important. And I'm going to give a short tour. And when you click your account, you can update your notifications. Let me show you a few things here. Based on your choice, you can receive, by changing this setting, you can receive email notifications. And for example, for due date, I prefer to get email. It is important, I believe, and of course, it depends on you. And for example, for announcement, I make, I prefer to receive email because there must be a last minute thing. Your instructor would send you make announcement in Canvas. You can immediately receive email if you turn on this notification. As I told you, based on your choice, you can make update here. For profile, you can update here your picture. That would be easier for your instructor to remember you. That's also good for how it's look. Then let's go to dashboard. Most probably, whatever the classroom you registered for the current semester, you are going to see it there. But for all courses, you need to come here, courses, and you need to click all courses. Let's go to one of my previous course. As you see, my instructor made some announcement here. When you log in from the PC, you are going to see, and there's some detail about the course. Then, the other important thing, guys. I don't know how many courses you register, but please read each syllabus for each of your course. Okay, it is really important. You need to read. You need to make sure what your instructor expectation from you. Okay, it is really important. When you go to the syllabus, you are going to see different detail. Most probably your assignment, and this one is summer class. Most probably there are some detail about it. And as you see, my instructor provide his email, and let me check. As you see, he has office hours, but by appointment. That means I need to send email, and then we need to schedule for office hours. And as you see, he didn't provide me a phone. How I'm going to call him? Okay, let me give you some trick. You can go to Microsoft Teams. When you type his or her name, let's say in this scenario, Dr. Salim. When I type there Salim, most probably his name is going to be pop up in Microsoft Teams. Okay, but as a student, I prefer to send email to my instructor, so you have evidence. Okay, you can claim, I sent you an email. Why didn't you respond my email? Always send email. As a student, I prefer to do that. Please read each of your syllabus. It is really important. Okay. Let's go back. And assignments. Let's go to modules. Modules are kind of place your instructor organize the weekly base or based on the units. And this one is summer class. It was 6 weeks, I believe. That's why it looks like really short. And as you see, I can see my assignment, my discussion, everything is under here. And also when you go to your assignment, you are going to see the details. As you see, I was okay student. But yeah, you can see everything here. Of course, you can see your grades under the grades. Everything is here, you can see everything. Okay, let's go back to PowerPoint, what we have so far. Yes. We already talked about password to Canvas. Please make sure you complete it. It's going to help you to get more familiar to Canvas. We already talked about the Microsoft 365. And there are going to be few tools, namely Turnitin. It's going to be used for by your instructor to check your essays. If you are using AI or any academic, you need to, it's kind of AI catcher. Please make sure, even if you use, please, use with your own words, let me say, because in this world we couldn't run away from AI. And correspondence, lockdown browser, it's going to be, it's required for some quizzes or exams. You are going to receive email about more detail about this tool. We already talked about it. Always use your NAU email for official communication. And tips for online success. Always log into your Canvas please daily based. And if you can set reminders and try to stay more organized and never hesitate to ask questions. Okay, if you couldn't figure out something on Canvas or for your class, please ask questions to your instructor. Never wait, because if you wait, it would be getting late, and I don't know, maybe you would miss the due date or something like that. Okay, and of course check due dates carefully. And as I told you before, complete the password to Canvas, read course announcements regularly. Okay. I don't know, everyone would be, come across this kind of stuff, take a screenshot and instead of sending your friend, you would send that person, you would get the screenshot. Okay. I'm pretty sure you already have this issue, but please, I need that screenshot, okay? Please send me that. If you have any problem on your Canvas, you need to send email to support@na.edu, okay? It is important. It is related with Canvas and IT issue. Let's say you have some issue, you couldn't log in to your NAU account, please send email to there. If issue is related with their department, they are going to respond. But let's say you have some problem with your class assignment. When you say, I have an issue, I don't know, what is the name of class, what is the name of assignment, or I don't know which week, I need that detail and I need that screenshot, because you would be say, I am getting error. How I can know what kind of error it is? Okay, that's why I need screenshot. Please take that screenshot and attach it to me and give me more detail. What is your full name, course name and assignment name, and give me some description, about the issue. Do you have any questions?
Welcome to North American University. Hope this year will be for all of you fruitful, this term and this year. So my name is Saida. I am Bursar's office coordinator, and here is my team. Daniel, he is student account specialist, and also we have one more person, Beyza. She's also student account specialist. Our office is located on 7th floor, next to the cashier's office, and next to it 739. Our email is sa@na.edu. If you have any questions related to your charges, to your bills, your payment plan, you have to contact sa@na.edu, or you can visit us directly, and we can help you. I would like to share with important dates, because if you will not follow the dates, you are going to charge some late fees, some additional fees. That's why you have to follow the dates. Payment deadlines and the payment due dates for this term. We offer 4 installments. We charge you first, and then you can enroll for payment plan and pay in installments, 4 months, 4 payments. First installment due date will be, it is already past January 9, but we're gonna give you some time till the first day of school. So first installment is January 9, second installment February 12, third installment March 12, and fourth installment April 16. If you wanna do full payment, you have to already finish the payments. What are the consequences of non-payment on time? We're gonna charge you late fee of $100 every month. If you are not gonna pay in January, you are gonna receive after due date, like once past 3 days, we're gonna charge $100 because of non-payment. And then in February, you're gonna get another $100. And then you're gonna have some holds on your account. You will not do certain things on your account, like registration or transcript. If you wanna drop even your courses, you will not be able to do because of that hold. The next thing is portal hold. Previously, Ms. Ucar told you about the canvas. If you don't like make payment, that canvas will be like blocked. You will not be able to attend your courses. You will not be able to submit any courseworks. So the portal hold will be placed. And then still, if we don't receive any payment, you will be dropped from your courses. We accept several types of payment. You can do cash or check payment here in cashier's office on 7th floor. You can use your portal and do online payments. There are some tutorials you can like watch, and also it's very user friendly. You can very easily like find out how to pay online. Also, if you are getting some payment from like from your home country, you can also use wire transfer. We can give you details once you email to us. Also, I would like to mention about refund policy. What does refund policy mean? For example, you already registered for your courses, right? Did you register? Yes. After like several days, if you would like to change your courses or you wanna drop all your courses, we're gonna like count by the refund policy. It is also located on our website. You can check. Like for example, if you are gonna drop your courses before first day of school, or like on the first day of school, you are gonna receive $100, 100% of the refund. If like you drop after like several days, you're gonna receive 75%, 50%. You can check on the website exact dates. So first day of school will be counted as of first day of the term. It's not when your class started. Like for example, some classes started on the weekend, some like Friday, but we count from the first day of school, which is 14th of January. Okay, there are some tutorials. I think you also have on your my portal how to make payments if you have questions. But anyways, if you still cannot find any answer, you can always contact us at sa@na.edu. Okay? Do you have any questions regarding your charges, payment plans, your billing? No? Yes, sir?
So I recently selected 3 courses,
Uh-huh.
and I was waiting that there will be some payment or balance available on the portal. Till 9th I checked, but there is no link for payment or payment plans. Nothing. Zero.
Okay, we're gonna, Daniel, yes, you can email sa@na.edu if you don't see anything. We're gonna update. We daily update it. Maybe you didn't see it at that time, but it should be there. And payment plan also, like you just click once your charges there. But for the first installment, we're gonna give you some time to make payment till the first day of school. So you will not be charged any late fees by that.
Okay, my name is Ismail Bahadir. I'm the Dean of Enrollment here. Since Miss Vanessa doesn't have a schedule right now available because working with the service system and then other international students, the documents, she's not gonna be here. But I'm supervising, that department as well. So I will provide, some detailed and also important information exactly for the international students. They just prepare, some presentation, but I also, want to add, the something. It might be, the important, at the end of, the part, but maintaining visa status is the main part. So you guys got the visa, and then you have to maintain the status by attending the classes, and also a big responsibility to pay the, the tuition. So as long as you guys do this, I don't expect any problem. Your grades is important, and then your attendance the important, and also the financially the stable and then paid the fees is the main part. Otherwise, you are not going to have any problem as an international students. Yes, because if you don't want maintain your status, you may have to leave the country. That's the main point, because you're gonna be in the status or you are not gonna be in the country if you don't have any permanent residence or the international, other than international, which is the domestic and the residence status, right? So if you want to become a citizen someday, that's the main part, and also another important part. It will be easier for you if you have not fallen out of status, because it's a record. You attended your classes, and then you are doing everything the best, and no problem on that. So maybe next time and in the future, if you are looking for any residency status, any permanent residence, any citizenship, so it's gonna come to you. It will be on your records. They will also double check some of the things. You have to play the game according to the rules. That's the main important part. I believe you guys also doing, and then you're gonna do that. So. Another stage is classes. We have different groups, that NAU, and GLS, Gulf Language School students, and then bachelor students, and then master students. Requirements are different. Master students, they have to enroll 3 classes, which is 9 credits. The main thing is the 9 credits, which is the crucial part, and then 2 classes fully online, and then 1 class after 5 p.m., which is in-person part. They offer the class, the hybrid, but the main point is coming to school and then showing up, and then hey, my advisor, my instructor, I'm here. If they require the more than that, maybe 100% attending the classes the in person, or maybe just showing up or just sign something, I don't know. It's their part, but the main thing is you're gonna be here if you are a master student, you need to be here the in-person class after 5 p.m. Bachelor students, and then we have a lot of the international students in the undergraduate studies, 12 credits. 12 credits also important for being eligible to get scholarship. Every time you need to be careful about the registering for classes, dropping the classes, adding different, but at the end you need to have at least 12 credits, which is 4 classes. But normally your scholarship covers 12 to 16 credits. You can take maybe 5 classes, but you need to register to become a full-time eligible student for scholarship purposes. For maintaining the international status, you need to take the 12 credits. Mandatory requirement is 3 in person, 1 online. But university is right now working on the scheduling, trying to put the hybrid classes, in person requirements on Monday, Tuesday, maybe specific days, and then trying to get the rest of the requirements online, because there's a benefit taking some things online, because you can go to the canvas. That's the important part. Selen explained the canvas. Make sure everybody has access to the canvas, because you will need a lot of maybe requirements that you can do online. Yes, you are international students. You're gonna be in Houston, not leaving the state, but also that's the important part, because especially in these days they are looking for exactly students to be in the Texas. You need to attend your classes. Don't take any ID, any other things from different states. Because if you have ID from maybe Pennsylvania, automatically it states that you live there. So it's the problem. So you need to be in Texas exactly and attend your classes. Also, language school students, 100% has to be in person. And then there is no online opportunity on language school part, but there is no any language school student here. But some of the maybe students before language student, they were attending the 2 days the classes. Okay, another main things, because it is really important. Maybe I use this word the many times, right? Because you need to keep it your I-20 with you every time. You use your passport, you use your visa to come to country. Also different the ways maybe, but it was for travel purposes. When you have your I-20, that's the main part. I don't know how you can keep it, but normally I-20 can be issued only one time. When I ask the department to do the USCIS, and then they are very strict about that. Okay, if student, for example, lost the I-20, they have to go to police department, create a report, get the, the report, and bring it back, and then get the I-20. But normally, you can put, the update record and then issue the I-20, but we have to put, the proof on that. But sometimes students, don't understand, some of the things. Hey, why don't you give I-20? Why don't you update it? But there are requirements, especially in these days, they are they apply, the old rules. So what we're gonna have it, today, if you already recently entered the country, or if you already moved from language school to bachelor or master, or if you already applied for change of status, so you are a new student, all I-20s were initial I-20s for the visa and then appointment purposes, but you guys most probably don't have the continuing attendance I-20. The main thing will be, tomorrow or, during the week, visit, Miss Vanessa in the first floor, and then ask her to get the, your continuing attendance I-20. Continuing attendance I-20 will be 2 years for language school, 2 years for master, and then 4 years for bachelor students. That you can go to, the DPS to get the driving license. Maybe you guys tried before, but maybe it didn't work because it doesn't work because it's not the continuing attendance I-20. You will need to have, the continuing attendance I-20, the first part. Keep it on your records, PDF, doesn't matter, email or hard copy, because every single time, as long as you have the visa on your passport, every single time when you try to go out of the country, visit your family or something, you will have to use the same I-20. If the SO doesn't want to give the I-20, there is no responsibility or mandatory requirement to give the I-20, because it's your requirement, your obligation. You have to keep it, on your records, okay? And also, when you get, travel endorsement, it's gonna be for 1 year. As long as whenever you want, you can go and then come back, because in custom they ask for when you try to enter the country. Okay, another thing is your passport. I know some of the students are not having, the not expired passport, but some of the expired. It's okay, but you need to try your best to keep your passport, not expired. At least, before 6 months expiring, you need to contact your, the home country consulate and then try to get, the new passport. Sometimes it's possible, sometimes not, I understand. But passport is not the exact thing, but I-20 is very important part. You need to keep your I-20 with you. But passport is the another part, try your best to keep it, not expired. You are allowed to remain in the US or an expired visa. Yes, this is important, another part. You can stay here as long as you have the I-20. Passport is for your traveling purposes. Students sometimes don't know this. Passport doesn't, the grant or allow you to stay here, but I-20 is the thing here. As long as you have the I-20 and active, doesn't matter you don't have the passport or you have. But if you have the passport and visa, you have the mobility. You can go and come back. Yes, if you would like to travel again, you need to see Miss Vanessa at least before 30 days. Guys, sometimes you guys are emailing me last day. Hey, I have a flight tomorrow. I need the signature. It's not. We try our best adding more people, but it's not easy to issue those type of things. At least the 30 days. You guys need to try the best to contact. Okay, any change on address? Any change on phone numbers? For example, USCIS, Homeland Security, they come and want to visit the students and maybe departments. If they don't know your address, or if they sent some documents to your address, it's not valid, it's problem. Automatically they give the all responsibility to students, not the departments, not the university. It is your responsibility. When it is changed, just 10 days. I think don't wait for 10 days even. Come and then ask for Miss Vanessa, hey, please go to service system and then change my address. That's the thing. Oh, I'm trying to reach out to you for 30 days, email, doesn't matter. At the end, yes, we are trying our best, but at the end, responsibility is your responsibility. They don't ask you, oh, you couldn't reach out to DSO? Okay, no, there is no way like that. They're going to automatically be you responsible for those things, guys. Yes, travel endorsement on the second page of I-20. Employment. Okay, bachelor and master students, they have a chance to work. Yes, go ahead, please.
Sir, a question about I-20.
Yes.
So when I complete my registration, I get an I-20, the first, and then when I change my status, and then I get another I-20. now you're telling that I have to go again for the third I-20 to get
No, for example, which program you are studying right now?
master's computer science?
Okay, you enrolled in Master in Computer Science. Most probably you have a I-20 for
Yes.
Bachelor. It is not.
No, when I
Okay, you got the initial I-20.
when I get the registration, I get the I-20.
Okay, maybe
Then
if
when
she
I
gave
get
the
the
I-20
visa-
to you, no, you don't need to go again. Make sure your I-20 is for Master of Computer Science. It's for spring semester. It's for maybe 4 years, and also the sign. That's it. Make sure it says continuing attendance I-20. If there is an initial information on that, it is not valid. It's a problem. Okay, there are two registrations. One is on the Zhanuzakova system, our ERP system for the classes. Another registration is for service system. Last semester we had some problems. Some of the students, the registered for classes, attending the classes. Everything is good, but in the service system there is problem. They are not registered because normally, the Department of ESCA is asking for students when you enter the country, you're gonna get the I-94, go and visit your DSO. Hey, I'm here, register me. It is the student's responsibility. Don't wait for. I'm trying to something explain, but it can be a little bit complicated. But the main thing is, you're gonna see your DSO every time. Okay, when you have any problem, any request, go and see. Go and see. Email, contact, because it's your life, it's your future, so it's gonna bring some problems, if you don't do those type of things on time. But as long as you have, I don't want you guys to scare about that, to worry about that. You enrolled, you got your I-20, clear after that. Students sometimes bring in their I-20s, there's an endorsement there, it is for valid for a year, but still asking, hey, if there's a problem, I'm gonna go and visit my mom or my dad or something. Yes, it is a good thing, but sometimes it's bothering a lot, but it's okay. As long as you know your rights and then your I-20 and everything clear, which is good. And then you may, if you have the visa, you can go and employment part, a lot of things. But if you guys want to visit, the 713 my office, I can try my best to help, after that. But a lot of, also in other departments here, and then they will, the present. You can work. It is good because for bachelor and master, if you work, you're gonna create your own, the future, because you will able to show your skills to the company. You are a bachelor students. My suggestion: try to put your the CPT. I'll explain later. To the end, you can work the 1 year CPT, meaning while you are taking classes, start with the class, end with the term. You can work 4 months, and also one more 4 months. Example: I had a student here from Turkmenistan. He just started to work before, in Tesla with, the CPT, 2 semesters. After that, company offered, the employment full-time, and then students added, the OPT after CPT, because CPT before graduation, OPT after graduation. But if you put them, in order, you are not gonna get any gap. So automatically you are not going to tell the people, oh, thank you for offering a job, but I still need to go back and then complete my degree. This is not good. For the bachelor students, my suggestion, you can put it, CPT at the end, and then after that OPT comes. OPT 1 year for the programs. Only computer science has 2 year. Correct one is the up to 24 months extension. Okay. Total 3 years, but the rest the 1 year. We are trying to add new programs to the business eligible for STEM, but it is not approved yet. When we have the those opportunities, let you know. Employment for on campus, when you get job offer letter from any department, up to 20 hours, you don't need anything about the CPT. Just get your SSN with the job offer letter, and then you can start to work with 20 hours. If you would like to work more than 20 hours while you are studying, you have to bring your job offer letter to your department chair. Department chair approve it, and then email it to DSO, PDSO. PDSO will give a new I-20 to you. That's another reason to issue a new I-20. If there is no reason, no need to reissue the I-20. So they will put your company information there, and then, for example, any Google, and then student, they got job offer letter, up to 40 hours students can work. But since you are a bachelor student, you cannot work up to 40 hours. But master students, since they are taking online classes also after 5 p.m., many of them are able to work, the full time. But you need to bring your job offer letter and then got the approval from department chair. and then automatically, they go to DSO and then get your new I-20. Off-campus requires exact authorization. If you want to work out of the campus, you have to get the permission. But if you would like to work in admission department after 20 hours, only department approval, and that's it. You don't need to get any CPT, but you can go and get your SSN number with the job offer letter coming from the HR of NAU. 60 days before completing your program. That's another part, guys. That every time it is your responsibility to extend your I-20. If your I-20 range is expiring, you have to go and see the SO. Also, you need to contact registrar or Gulf Language School. Hey, I'm not graduating on time, so basically I need to take the one more term. So it is your responsibility to see the PDSO to get the extended I-20. Otherwise, they don't know you are graduating or not. Don't expect everything from them. You will need to go and see them to extend your the program. It's not gonna exactly terminate it, but sometimes the service taking automatic responsibility and then terminate them. Okay, checking email addresses, another main part. Please to make sure you are receiving everything correctly. And also another thing is the Miss Vanessa Castillo, our the ISO coordinator, International Student Office. Email address is there, title is there. Her office moved to the first floor to give the better service. Not maybe today, but tomorrow or other days. I highly recommend you guys to go and visit. Okay.
Choose the course schedule. On the course schedule, you will see all the courses with the timing, with the professor's information, and with the room numbers, and the provided format, which is hybrid or in-person or online flexible. So you can make your plans according to that course schedule and go to your portal and do the registration on your portal. So course registration is shown like this. Course codes, course names, professor's information, start time, end time, and which days, and room numbers and meeting type. So all undergrad and graduate programs course schedule is here. How to check the academic calendar? So all the important dates are located under the academic calendar tab. So you will go to academics tab, go to academic calendar here, and you will check whether you are undergrad or grad. You will choose the tabs here, and you will check the important dates. For example, spring registration started on November 3rd and still going on, and it ends on January 16 by submitting course drop form. Also, you can drop a class without any penalty, without receiving any F grade, W grade on your transcript until January 30th. So January 30th is the last day, which is census as well. If you submit any requests to drop a course after drop from the university after this date, you will be fully responsible for the charges, and you will receive W grades after this date. Before this date, you will not receive any records on your transcript. Okay. First day of classes will be January 14th, and then last day to add a course is January 16th, as I said, and January 30th is the deadline to drop a course without W, and which is campus census, and with W to drop a course will be March 27. After this date, after March 27, you cannot drop any courses, or you cannot drop from the university. If you submit a official withdrawal form, or if you drop any course, if you submit a course drop form, you will have to wait until the final grades are posted. So you will receive whenever grade your professor give to you. So what is census date? The official date for reporting enrollment data. It's really important for financial aid, who are receiving financial aid. This is the date when a college takes a snapshot of all students' enrollment, which becomes the official enrollment used for state reporting. Without a W grade, if you submit a course drop or if you drop from the school until January 30, which is deadline for to submit without W, if you submit that, the course will not be reflected on your transcript, so you will not receive any grades, and it does not affect your GPA and completion rate. With W, its deadline was March 27. If you submit a grade course drop form until March 27, your course still be dropped, but you will receive a W grade, which is better than F, but like an F. Better than F with that it doesn't affect your GPA. So if you drop that course until March 27, you will not receive any grades. But after 27, you will receive the grade that your professor put at the end of the semester. So, as I said, reflected on transcript, does not affect GPA, and affect required completion rate. So, satisfactory academic progress. It's your defines the standard to evaluate students' academic progress at university. It's measured by these three criteria. First is maximum time frame for program completion. It's 150%, which is you need to complete 120 credits to complete the program for undergraduate students. But you can attempt 180 credits and complete it. So, and the second one is qualitative standard, a required cumulative grade point GPA. Your GPA, there is a set GPA you need to maintain your enrollment. And third, quantitative standard, a required completion rate. So completion rate, I'll explain here. GPA, if you are taking 23 credits, if you are attempted, your GPA needs to be minimum of 1.60. From 24 credits to 47 credits, your minimum GPA must be 1.80, and 48 credits and to 108 credits, your maintained GPA should be minimum 2.0. And graduate students need to maintain 3.0 at the end of each semester. Completion rate, how it's calculated, it's here you can see earned credits are divided by the credits you attempted. So if you're taking 23 credits, your completion rate must be 50%. For example, the earned credits are divided to the credit hours attempted, and you have to receive 50%, 60%, or 67% to maintain your enrollment. And so it's at the end of each semester, you receive your status, which is good standing, warning, suspension, suspension need to appeal. Good standing is good, your GPA is good, completion rate is good, everything is good. A warning, you will receive a warning if you fail to meet satisfactory academic progress. For example, if your GPA is below the minimum requirement, or completion rate is below the percentages that I show you. A warning will not stop your classes. You can stay classes, but you will have one semester to improve your GPA. If you cannot improve your GPA, you will receive suspension. With suspension status, you cannot take classes. If you have already registered for the classes, all the classes will be dropped. unless you submit academic plan with your academic advisor. So it's the paper that shows that you will improve your GPA within this time, number of semesters, and you will take those classes. And we will check. For example, you say, I will improve my GPA in 2 semesters. We will give you 2 semester time. After 2 semesters, we will check your GPA again. If you if you meet the SAP, you will be getting good standing status. If not, you will getting suspension need to appeal, which is you're required to submit an appeal request, and the appeal committee will review it and decide if you can continue or not. Also, how you can check your degree progress. You will go to the portal, go to academics, and when you scroll down, you will see my degree progress. And there are general education classes, your core courses, your concentration courses, and elective courses you need to complete in order to finish your program. You can click View All Details, and you will see this page. You will see your information on the bottom, on the top, and your GPA, your advisor's information, and all of your classes that you need to take. General education is empty because you can take any classes, so you have options to take to choose from. But the core courses are set, so you need to turn green to this red classes. How to request your official transcript and verification of enrollment letter, which shows your enrollment information, start and end date, and your program name. For these requests, you need to go to the website, which is na.edu, not portal. You will go to the Students tab, and you will click Register. After clicking Register, you will see this page. You can choose, you can request your official transcript, printed one or electronic one, verification of enrollment letter, just regular one or the notarized one. You can choose whenever you want, whatever you want, and proceed to the form. And here are the ways how to transfer more credits without taking classes in at NAU. So there are third-party educational organizations, like they provide the tests, which is IP test, AB test, AP test, IB test, and CLAP tests. You can transfer up to 30 credits, which is 10 classes, by taking those exams. If you pass minimum requirement, which is 50, if you pass this grade, you can ask for example, College Board, you can ask them to send the official test course to the North American University. We will receive it, and if you pass the 50 score, those classes will be reflected on your transcript as a transfer credit. So you can earn more credits without taking classes. So that's it. Thanks so much. If you have any questions, you can visit us at on 7th floor, room number 702, with any questions, with the registration, with the official transcript, enrollment letter, any forms, or any like CLAP tests or IB tests. Any questions? Thank you.
Okay. Hope this semester turns out to be very amazing and productive for you and us all. Okay, so we have a very nice library on the 9th floor. We have computers in the library with Wi-Fi, other sitting arrangements, and so many other stuff that I'm going to tell you. Our presence is not only physically on the 9th floor, but as you know, I just gave you the welcome bookmark, and our website is mentioned on the welcome bookmark. Keep it handy. Whenever you need any resources, If you're on the campus, you're more than welcome to come to the library. But we have so many online resources available through our website. For accessing those resources, you don't even have to come to the library. They are all available online most of the time. Like our databases are available 24/7. Our contact details are also mentioned on the bookmark, so keep the bookmark handy, okay, if you need the email ID or phone number. Library is open Monday through Thursday, 8 in the morning to 10 at night, Friday 8 to 5, Saturday 1 to 5, and we are closed on holidays and Sundays. Okay, timings and everything, this information is also available on our website. All right, for services. As any other library in the world, we provide information services. And because being the academic library, we also provide research services. So whenever you have any questions regarding your studies, your assignments, or anything you're looking for, any kind of information, come to the library. Okay? We have a nice reading space in the library, computers with Wi-Fi, printing and scanning. Most students come to the library for printing facilities. We also have computer labs. Okay, but we have the assistants available in the library all the time when library is open, so that's a plus point. We have 5 study rooms, 4 smaller study rooms, 1 big study room, and you can use them. You need to check out those. You can use them for 2 hours. You can also extend if nobody else is waiting for the study rooms. Break stations are for mind gaps, when you're tired, you want to refresh yourself, or you want to just mingle with your friends. We have different activities over there: chess station, Connect 4, some board games, coloring pages, puzzles, those kind of things. So you can relax and spend your time like that, or you can take breaks between your longer study hours. Okay. Chess station, we have a charging station as well. The only charging station in the building where you can charge your mobiles and other devices, okay, if you have forgotten your charger. Now everybody, nowadays are very, very conscious, very, very particular about carrying their chargers with them, but sometimes they still forget. You can come to the library and charge your devices. We also organize events. So libraries events are fun events. We try to combine information with fun, okay? I think our first event is coming up in February, the 2nd week. You will receive regular emails from the library, so try to open those emails and at least glance through those. Some information is coming from the library regularly, okay? And of course, for your math exams, you can borrow calculators from the library. These calculators are only for the exams, okay, not for regular purposes. Mostly students use their mobile phones, for the calculations and all, but during the exams, phones are not allowed. Okay, and that's why students need to have either their own calculators or they can borrow from the library. We have about 5,000 books, 4,600 plus books in the library, but our online collection compared to that is very rich. Okay, we have more than 499,000 ebooks online. They're available 24/7. Some of them are textbooks, but if not textbooks, you can, for your completing your assignments and projects, you would be needing more than textbooks. You need more books, reference books to read, not only for your studies, even for your general information or just for your leisure reading. If you need, you can check our online collection. Databases that have millions of articles. Journal articles, scholarly articles, peer-reviewed articles, reports, videos, biographies, so many things, okay? And these databases are available through our library's website. They are available 24/7. You don't have to come to the library to access the databases. We also have the tab on our website that covers open educational resources. These open educational teaching learning material is available free of cost. Anybody from any corner of the world can use them. So they are also available 24/7. I know so many of our general education subjects textbooks are OERs. Okay, so you don't have to purchase them. Before you purchase any textbook, clarify with your instructor first. Okay, that you must purchase a textbook and then you go for it. As far as I know, all of our gen ed courses, they are using OER textbooks, so you don't have to buy them. We also, the library has developed in-house 5 subject guides, where you will find a lot of other resources related to these 5 subjects, the core subjects that we are teaching here. Okay. For textbooks, as I mentioned, so many of your classes will have open educational resources or OER textbooks. We also have some of the textbooks in the library's collection, online collection. We also maintain textbook reserve. So when the faculty gives one copy of the textbook to the library, we keep it in the library and make it available to the students. These textbooks are to be used in the library. You cannot check it out and take it home. They are to be used in the library for 2 hours, like study rooms, but you can still extend the time, if nobody else wants to use them. But if you have any questions about the textbooks, I would say you first check with your faculty, okay? Some general rules, circulation rules, right? Whenever you come to the library, you need to have where is my ID? Where did I? Okay, you need to have your ID with you. So it's a photo ID like this, okay? It has a barcode on it, your student number and your picture. You need to bring this to the library if you want to check out anything from the library. Not for using the computers. All the computers are programmed in such a way that you will need your ID and password to log into the computers. But when you want to check out any book or study room or textbook, you will have to show your ID, okay, to the library. Do you all know where to get the ID from? Contact the IT department on the 8th floor. You can jot it down. For ID, you need to go to the IT department on the 8th floor, okay, and get your IDs done as soon as possible so that you can start using the library resources. Now for books, you can check out 10 books at a time for 14 days, and you can also renew them for 3 more times if nobody else has requested for the same book. The reserve material, like the textbook reserve, cannot be checked out like 10 at a time. It's like 1 at a time for 2 hours. Okay, so there are different rules for different things. You will see all the policies and everything available on the library's website. So have a look at the library's website before you actually start your classes. Okay, that's a good idea. Once you borrow a book from the library, returning the book on time will be your responsibility. Okay, we will tell you, we will also give you a slip. It says due date so and so. Okay, so by that time, by the date, you need to bring the book back to the library. Otherwise, the system will add 10 cents per book per day into your accounts, and then you will have to pay that going to the Bursar's office, and we have a separate process for that. Okay, so just to avoid that, you have enough time. For 14 days, you can keep the book and then bring the book to the library and get it renewed. Okay, for the next 14 days. So that's the easiest way of handling things, and without paying anything, even a 10 cent, right, extra for that. But in case you don't clear your library account, if any outstanding book is on your account or any outstanding fine is still showing on your account, you will see a library hold at the end of the semester. What does that mean? That means that you cannot register for next semester. Okay. You will not be able to even get the transcript. Okay, these are some of the consequences. So it's better to keep your library account clear throughout the semester, but especially at the end of the semester, so that you don't see a library hold on your account. All right, let's talk about some online resources. I'm not going to go into a lot of details here, but library's website, you can go through the NAU website, na.edu, hover over the academic section, and you will see the NAU library over there. Okay. These are the things that are listed over there on the left-hand side. Okay, library's mission, library hours, announcements, policies, procedures, code of conduct, tutorial videos. Watch tutorial videos. You will get some idea about how to search into those databases and find relevant documents. Okay. Our library's catalog is also on the website, helpful links where you can learn more about plagiarism, citation help, and those kind of things. OER tab, as I mentioned earlier, our subject guides, and our databases. All of them are available on our website. I already told that the databases are available 24/7. Now OERs are different than databases. OERs are free, and that's why they are available to everyone. Databases we are subscribing to. Okay, the university is subscribing to those databases, and that's why they are not completely free. They are not available to outsiders. It's only for the NAU faculty, staff, and students. That's why you will have to log in with your NAU ID and password. Okay? I'm not going into detail. Why? Because I'm going to go to all freshman seminar classes and give you a live demonstration on how to use these databases. Okay? But meanwhile, you can, if you have your login and password, you can start exploring. All right? These are some pictures from the library's events. Our therapy dog event, our paper craft event, book displays, free book event. And these are the pictures from our break stations. Okay? All right. Anytime when you need to or you want to send any feedback, you can scan the code. It's available in the building, available on our website as well. And you already have the contact details and everything with you. So just stay in touch, read library emails, okay, and visit the library frequently so that you are up to date about our updates and everything. All right, thank you so much, and you have an amazing semester.
I'll keep it brief. First, let me ask you, has any of you applied for on-campus housing? No? Okay, cool. So it's going to be shorter even. So basically, I'm going to tell you facilities about the building. It's going to be about the building, so you know your way around the building, what is where and where to go, where not to go, kind of thing. So what we do space management. We take care of maintenance issues, and we also control the janitorial operations going. School has some vehicles. Plus, on the housing side of things, we give students keys. Now they're turned into cards rather than keys. Now we give cards, which you can use also as an ID. So this is more like related to the students that are staying at the dorms, but as each student is given an ID, right? So you go to 8th floor, IT Helpdesk, and then they take a picture of you, and then they print, give you that. But what happens in this case, if you're a dorm student, you are given a key card, which looks like the regular credit card size thing. You get this, it's all white, plain, and then with that card you go to IT Helpdesk and then say, hey, please take this and print my ID on it. It allows you three things. One, you open your doors, your room. Two, it serves as an ID. And the three, when you become a dorm student, you will have a meal plan, which means you're going to be eating at the cafeteria. And when you go to the cafeteria, you'll show your ID, they will scan it, and you'll have your meal. So it serves three purposes, but since none of you are going to be staying here, so it's going to be just, key card is irrelevant at the moment. Yes?
I'm going to stay here.
You're going to stay here. Your name is Adil?
Yes.
Okay, we picked you up last time, right? All right, so stop by at the 6th floor housing office. They will tell you more detail. There are more things you need to know, but I don't want to bother your friends with them. They're mostly related with housing and rules and everything. Yes. So let's quickly walk over the floor plan. First floor, there's admissions. I'm sure all of you has visited there at least once. What else do we have apart from admissions there? We have athletic department, where we have all the weights and stuff, and then staff rooms there. Plus we have the cafeteria. The rest of the space is dedicated to the hospital. Yes, we do have a hospital working in the building. That's going to be helpful first floor, second floor, and third floor. These areas you will not have access. Even if you get off the elevator on the second or third, you will be greeted by an information, like kind of space. So doors are locked, there are patients in there. So either from the elevator or from the sides, the stairs, you won't have access there. So it's kind of basically it. We are sharing the building with them. Yes. Fourth floor is this floor. We have the conference room here. What else we have? We have some more athletic department rooms there where we have the healing room, the ice room, and then some other room again for some gears that are stored. We do have one here. student lounge, but right now it's not active. It's serving as a classroom for the language school. Hopefully at the end of the semester, which means this summer, we will be renovating that space, and then it's going to be open again and under your use. So we have a huge screen TV there, and we have ping pong, tennis tables, and we'll add more stuff in there. So 5 and 6 floors are the bedrooms, dorms, basically. Fifth floor is where the boys are residing. 6th floor is, plus we have on the 6th floor housing department, my room, and the girls' dorm side. So sixth floor is, if you have a problem, this is the place you're coming, with the facility or with the dorm, okay? 7th floor, they already told us we have classes and staff rooms on there. What are important to you on the 7th floor? The Bursar's office, so this is where you go pay or get your receipts. That's going to be important. Again, on the 7th floor, right, Bursar's office is going to be the financial aid office. It's there. And then we have Registrar's office, really important. You get your transcripts and everything. Whatever class you choose, you're going to be able to see. If you have any problems, you go and talk to them. And then we do have also language school, what we call GLS, Gulf Language School. Yeah, you will get to know them. For those graduate and undergrad students, maybe you haven't heard of them, you know already. We have students coming for the sake of learning English. They also hold status, immigration status, due to their education, like you guys, but they're more different walks of life. Most of them are like overaged. They do have professions and stuff. They're here for different reasons in the country, but they need to learn English somehow. They're not as young as you guys are. What else do we have? Yeah. 8th floor is more classrooms, and then some more teacher rooms, faculty rooms. We have all the departments, chairs, and the department teachers are there, business, computer science, education. We also have student career and student success department. These are the guys who are doing this program, making things together for you. Also on the 8th floor you have the IT help desk, which you go with your passwords, any problem with the portal, for your ID print, that's where you go. And then what else do we have? Yeah, 9th floor is the administrative floor. So we have the VPs, president's offices, CFOs, CEOs, blah, blah, those. Plus we do have a smaller conference room, what we call the Senate room. It's more like VIP guests, but from time to time we also use it. Let's say we don't have that many people coming up. Let's say we go and there's a program here, it's occupied, so we go up. And then there's a library, like half of 9th floor is library, and there's ample space. When you go, you'll see that's pretty much it on the 9th floor. Yeah, we do have a school bus. Mostly athletic department is using that, and then we have 2 more vans. Also, again, soccer and basketball team are using. And then we have 1 sedan, admission uses. And then we have a minivan, the facility uses. How do we use it? I'm going to tell you right now. Yeah, and then cafeteria. The minivan, that's with this facility. Let's say you guys are staying at the dorm, and then it's weekend, and then there's a game, basketball game, that's like home game around here, and you want to go with your friends, but you don't have any means of transportation. If you let us know in advance that, hey, we are 3 people, 4 people, we want to go to that game, so can you take us? Then we will try to arrange someone, a driver, and then we'll, if they also vehicle is available, we will arrange that for you. They will take you there, you eat, you watch the match, and then come back. Plus, let's say on Sunday you're here and you want to go out. Let's say you heard about there's a place called Galleria. It's a nice place to walk around, see. You can say, hey, we'd like to go to Galleria, let's say on Sunday at 11 o'clock. If everything is fine, we'll take you there, we'll drop you there, and then you will have 2-3 hours to walk around, and then at some certain time we will come pick you up. So these are on availability basis. There is also, we do use this van for school business as well. It's not wholly dedicated to student use, but we try to make sure that you guys are also getting the benefit of that. The cafeteria, yes, we serve 3 meals on cafeteria for those who are staying at the dorms. Having a meal plan is mandatory. For the others, it's optional. Just visit the cafeteria and see what they're doing, what they have serving. They also recently opened a small, on the corner, a cafe where you can have some tasty coffee as well. Try to see that. So yeah, these are the contact details for the housing. So our housing manager is Delova, Sam in short. He's not here today. And then this is more like housing, how many beds we have. Yeah, this is the housing part. I'm passing this. Yeah, parking, important. Does any one of you have car? Good. Did you register your car? You have to. Right now on the first floor by the TV, there's a table. There should be someone there sitting. If not, just underneath the TV, there's a QR code. If you scan it with your phone, you'll come to a form, fill out the form. You have to have a parking spot secured for yourself. It can be outside or inside. I'm not sure at the moment because that's a third-party company running. I don't know if we have spots on the outside parking. If not, then automatically you will be directed to the inside parking, which is the 5th-floor garage. If you have a car, just make sure you're registered and then you park in the designated areas. There are some areas in the building, outside the building, that we use, and then some areas that the hospital uses. Also make sure that you do not park on this side of the premises, which is by the road, because then you see this building, the hospice care center, it's their dedicated spot, so if you park there, they may tow your car. In that case, we will not be able to help you. But on this side of the things, if you're parking on the hospital side, then again, the hospital may take action and then tow your car. But if you park on the reserved spots, let's say reserved on yellow, and if you have a registration, you should be fine. But let's say if you park in the guest parking spot, which is 2 hours at most, and if you take the whole day, not the first day, not the second day maybe, but on the third day, you're not going to be able to see your car, it's towed. So just make sure, follow the rules and you'll be fine. All right? Any questions about parking here? This tends to be important because when your car gets towed, suddenly you're facing like $200, $250 of unexpected expense on your accounts. So, you have to pay so that you can get your car back. We don't charge you. You don't get this part wrong. They tow you away to a parking away. First, you have to find Uber, go there, pay the fine, and then get your car back. So it's a hassle. You lose like half of your day for that. All right. Yeah, security. Yeah, before we used to have security, non-armed security. For some time now, we have armed security. This presentation was prepared for the first semester, so that was one of the idea. That's why we put it there. So we have armed security, which means that more experienced personnel, mostly ex-law enforcement guys. They know what to do. They've seen a lot of incidents, so they're good people, but just don't test them, okay? Yeah, this number, you can take a picture of this number, or you can just save it on your phone. This is the number that the security keeps with them. That's a phone they carry at all times with them. Anything happens, of course, there's 911. If any emergency is happening, you should call 911. Other than that, any emergency regarding campus, any incident you think you need to report, this is a good number. Teachers also have this number. Let's say there's a problem at the classroom, people are fighting, they call, and then security comes up. Or any other thing. They say, let's say someone stuck at the elevators, you can call security, and then just to make things easier. Of course, there is alarm button and phone button inside the elevator, but just for ease of mind, so keep this one. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What I'm gonna tell you is, if you have any questions, I'd like to answer them.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the spring 26 semester here at North American University. I'm Mr. Singleton. I am the Career and Student Success Coordinator here. The Student Success Coordinator is located on the 8th floor, room 830. My office do carry a lot within the university. But I want to introduce y'all real quick before I get started to another big key access to this department, Eldir. So Eldir, if I'm not around, you can see him. He will know everything as well. He handles a lot of behind the scenes work. That's my guy. So first thing first, we're going to talk about the career office. The career office has been up and running here since the university first moved to this building. I took over last fall. Last fall we had one of the biggest turnouts for the career fair, which had 15 businesses here on campus. So we're looking to grow. We're gonna keep growing for the career office. Some things we do offer for the career office is resume workshops. Our resume workshops are pretty big. Always have a good turnout. If you don't have a resume, that is something that you should want to attend. Even if you have a resume and want to tune up your resume, that's something that you should want to come to, because we do have resume professionals who actually be at these events and can take a look at your resume and let you know what the employers are looking for, what are the do's, what are the don'ts, how to align your resume, what to talk about, what to present on the resume. Depending on your specific field, what you're trying to go in, to have a picture on your resume, to not have a picture on your resume, certain different things. Like I said, career fairs. We do have 2 career fairs, one in the fall and one in the spring. This year, career fair will be after spring break at the end of March. We're looking to have at least 12 to 15 businesses here on campus recruiting you guys. A lot of the recruiters are looking for, when they come to campus, they're looking for interns. They're looking to bring somebody on full time. You have to utilize your resources. A lot of times people, when they come to campus, you want to at least stop by the table and say, hi, hello, how you doing? My name is so-and-so, so-and-so. I am a junior, criminal justice major, and, I'm looking for an internship. You never know. That person might have somebody that might be a good fit for you. We do have guest speakers here on campus that come to campus and do conduct different kinds of events. We do offer mock interviews after resume workshops. A lot of times we go set up on the 8th floor and we close off a room where you can practice on doing interviews. A lot of people don't know how to do interviews. When you're in an interview, your interview etiquette, your hand movement, what to wear, how to present yourself when you're talking to employers. So the mock interviews, job interviews that align with each other. LinkedIn profile workshops. How many of y'all have a LinkedIn account? All right, cool. LinkedIn profile workshops, those are very beneficial. A lot of companies now are using LinkedIn when it comes to locating you. You can definitely go in there, you can see how many times somebody has searched for your profile. It'll tell you. If you get like the membership package, it'll show you directly who looked for you on the LinkedIn. But 9 times out of 10, it'll tell you how many engagements your profile has had over the recent times. So LinkedIn is definitely a good builder for you as when you're in college and after college. Like I said, interview skills, mock interview, job interview, that's all under the same boat. The interview skills workshop is more of an intensified, like I said, it breaks down the things that you want to come in and be prepared when you're going to an interview. So, the Student Success Office, right? The Student Success Office, like I said, it's still the same office as the career office, which is 830. My room is 830A. Then we have Mr. Gary, his room is 830C. And then we do have a study room, which is 830B on the 8th floor. So we're gonna get down to this, the Student Success Office. Basically, what we offer is we offer a little one-on-one study sessions. We offer free tutoring for all students. We also offer online tutoring. So if you can't make it to campus for your one-to-one tutoring in person, we do offer online. We'll pair you up with a tutor for your respective subject. And we can go from there. Y'all can compare the times and what you're available and when they're available, and y'all can go from there. So advisor week. Do everybody know who the advisor is? No, exactly. So a lot of times students come into the university and they don't know who their advisor is, right? So advisor week give you the opportunity to learn who your advisor is and also register for classes. I think that it's imperative that you know who your advisor is because of your academic plan. You don't want to be here for 3 extra semesters when you should have graduated 3 semesters ago, right? So it's imperative that you participate in Advisor Week because so you want to know what's your academic plan when you're graduating and how can you advance here at North American University. So Advisor Week is very imperative. Academic success seminars. We do have a couple of academic success seminars. Like I said, we do have guest speakers that come and give the motivation to, us students, because I'm a student myself, getting my master's. But we all are students some way, somehow. We can never stop learning, right? So we do have guest speakers that come to campus and give us words of encouragement. We do have a peer mentor program. Last year, the peer mentor program was very successful, which was carried over to this spring. All you guys will be paired with a peer mentor. So if you do have like questions about the university, or just X, Y, and Z, you can ask those questions to your peer mentor. Your peer mentor has been trained to answer a variety of questions and help you out. But if they don't know, they'll ask and get back with you. So please don't ignore the emails because it's not phishing. If somebody say, hey, I am your peer mentor for this semester, I am so-and-so, they're not phishing, okay? You have been paired with a peer mentor for this semester. So please respond to my peer mentor's email. I don't want to come find you in your class and be like, hey, this person right here is your peer mentor, all right? Because I had to do that in the fall. We have to go find students and be like, hey, this is your direct peer mentor for this year, so please respond to those emails. So you will be getting an email sometime this week because we just finished setting up the schedule with you guys' names and pairing you with certain mentors. We do offer study halls, right? We do offer academic study halls, which 5 days a week. Our first session is from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then our second one is 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. During those hours, we do have active tutors, right? So just say, hey, I'm in computer science, and we have a tutor there for business. You say, hey, I need help with a computer science subject. I can get in the chat and say, hey, I have somebody here that need help with computer science. Can I have a tutor come in? And then a tutor come right on in. So, we do allow, you to have free range, but our tutors do provide a lot of help here within the university. I know it's usually a 1 hour minimum. Well, it used to be 2, but now it's 1 hour minimum of time spent in the Success Center. So most of the time we are at 8:30 when you're meeting with your tutor, or if needed and you don't have a laptop, you can meet with them in the computer lab. Sometimes they go to the computer lab, sometimes they go to the library. But as long as it's documented, we give them free range. As I said, tutoring is free for all North American University students. Is it offered online? Yes, it is offered online tutoring as well, because we have teams, so teams allow us to work online. The one-to-one sessions, if you want a one-to-one session with a tutor or a group session, all you do is you'll email the success@na.edu and say, hey, I'm looking for a tutor. I want to be individual tutored with a tutor, and we'll pair you up, right? So once we pair you up, y'all meet, and then y'all go from there wherever y'all want to meet at, all right? But yeah, that concludes my overview. Like I said, I'm Mr. Singleton. I'm in 8:30 in the Success office. So if y'all have any questions, y'all can always come see me. My door is always open. Thank you.
Hey, as a student life office, what we do basically mainly 2 things: campus events we are organizing, and then we're also helping the student clubs events. Basically. For the clubs, we are reserving their rooms, and we are announcing their events to all students by email. We are basically shopping for them, for their events, whatever they are doing. All clubs basically have $300 budget for each semester. They can spend however they like. Pretty much, and then also we do our. My voice is good, right? And then we also do our event at the student life department. So basically, my suggestion is basically always be socialized after you graduate. These memories you're never gonna forget. Don't only focus on your classes. Getting a good grade is good, but being social is very important. Making new friends. Attending these kind of events, and then making great memories. At the end of your graduation, you will memory all these things. First, let me focus on student organization. Opening a student club is very easy. All you need to do is basically one advisor, could be faculty or staff. From NAU, and then you also need 4 board members. It's going to be your friends, president, vice president, treasurer, and secretary. That's going to be easy. We had 14 active student clubs last semester in fall, and then they organized 22 events on this campus. And not all events are, of course, on this campus. Some of them are trip, or some of them are basically they use different area. So usually they are using on this room, or they can use this hall on the 8th floor. They can use basically backyards, and could be some theater or other entertainment area. And then all these student events. So 600 participants enjoyed the events. And then, as I said, we had 14 active clubs. These are the clubs name we have: Women in Business, African Students Association, Student Riders, and you name it. And then these are their events they organized in fall 2025. And then these are just snapshots from the events. So basically, they are enjoying all the events. I believe these are from field trips. They, I believe, visit the Houston Science Museum events. These are from the clay events. They basically art club organize these events. Other memories from the events, snapshots. This club basically, this was a joint event from two different club, art and I believe International Student Network Club. They use basically our backyard, backyard as a event place. What else? They have another one. So some clubs organize basically event at theaters. So this was a movie night. They use their budget to organize some movies, to show some movies. And this was from one club event. This is, I believe, paintball. I'm not sure. I have to do this short video here. Yeah, basically you can also. This is another event. These are basically good snapshots. So if you are planning to open a club, these are a good idea you can consider for your club. This is another snapshot from the event that one club organized to the game time at the game center. Yeah, this was held on the 8th floor. Basically, club organized how to make lemonade and then get some advice from the students.
Never give up. Be very good in one specific area rather than being a little bit of everything. Know everything in one topic. You will be succeeding and you will be one step ahead of everybody. Thank you.
You see, it could be as this simple as this one. It could be very. This was a nice one. I really enjoyed this event. This was basically bike riders invited to our campus, and we listened to their stories. And after the event, they basically donate some stuff to charity center. That was really enjoyable events. This is basically clip. I believe this is the RG. They visited one of the company on the left hand is a company at the Houston downtown. They get some information how to get internship position or something like that. The other one I just showed this video is about some chocolate or something for the reduce the stress during the final time. Some sort of this kind of event. And then we also invited some speakers out of departments to give some speech for their backgrounds or whatever they are doing. We've also said this. So this was basically Bank of Women in this Business Club invited Bank of America. He did short seminar here for the students. That was really so. And then we have also student life events. So at the student life, we organized 14 events in the fall semester, and then about 1,200 participants enjoyed our events. And then we are planning to 12 events for the spring semester. You are welcome to join our events. So here are our event names for the fall, and then these are the plan. We are planning to give these events for the spring. Okay, we are basically Thanksgiving luncheon, welcome barbecue, Halloween party. These are the big events we organized, and then these are the another events we are planning to give in spring semester. And then these are some snapshots from our surprise event, which is basically we are not announcing ahead, so we are just giving. This is the event happening right now. Please come to 8th floor, and then enjoy the stuff. So we had basically 4 surprise events. We will have similar events in the spring. And we have basically Halloween party. These are some pictures and video. We had the custom contents, and then the students really enjoyed the events. We have the decoration on the display. It's all evening time, like 7 p.m. night. So this was just set up before everyone joined the event. Obviously, showed some Pizza and release, and then there was a custom project after that. We gave some prizes to best person. I believe this was. We have also Thanksgiving luncheon. That's also a big event. Every year we are going to organize this event. We are basically serving turkey, some rice, and other sides. For all, I believe students were here, but mostly staff and faculty members. Thank you for your time. Please join our events. By the way, our office at on the 8th floor, room 846. This is going to be end of the orientation, at least this part. Now we are going to go to 8th floor for the lunch and also departmental meetings. Thank you so much for joining our event.